Dog ownership significantly contributes to microplastics. So previously we talked about this. I did a video talking about the epidemic of people that dress like slobs. So we found out that dog owners opt for cheaper clothing because the pets tear up their clothing. And other considerations like ease of cleaning influence their choices. So they also have this thing of they're gonna have to clean it more often, or it's gonna have to be more of a chore to clean it. So some cheap synthetic junk is gonna work better for the dog owner, and they don't need to dress good to get attention. They can just wear garbage. But that's contributing to our microplastics. So the microplastics come from these type of clothes. Synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon. They shed microfibers during washing. They enter the wastewater, eventually reach rivers and oceans, contributing to environmental pollution. And they can also get into the body of your dog. So this isn't strictly an anti-dog consideration. This is just looking at how this hobby of dog ownership, it pollutes us. It pollutes us so much. It's not just feces, dander, and that type of stuff. It's all the downstream societal habits that come along with dog spoiling. It used to be a dog out in the doghouse, and somebody gives you a couple old wool blankets, and that's all the dog needs for like 5 years. Nowadays, we have to go through all of these clothing and dog beds and stuff for the dog. So, do dog owners have to wash their clothes more often? Yes, dog owners wash their clothes more often due to hair, stains, odors that dogs leave on fabrics. Regular laundering helps maintain a clean and fresh environment for the owner and the pet. Yeah, a fresh environment for the owner and the pet, and more pollution for everybody else out in society. In the rivers and the trees, everywhere else that nasty water goes. So again, we're also discovering that dog love is not even animal love, because all this crap that you wash off your dog, where does it go? It goes into other animals' living environments. And so dog beds, they're made of that synthetic fabric that dog owners have to wash more often. So not only is it the cheap clothes, but a big part of this is the dog beds. Polyester vinyl, fox leather, because the dog owners, they're not going to get fluffy. Just an old blanket, just, nice old blanket from the thrift store, roll the corners up and tie a knot in it. Fluffy, he's got to have that good stuff. He's got to look cool, and yeah. And like I mentioned before with all my other videos, we always see this. Dog ownership is a huge way for us to take US dollars and just ship them right over to China. That's where these dog beds come from. And people go broke on credit and stuff too. So the purchase of these dog beds and stuff goes to China in another way. Sorry about the stupid blue. There we go. But the national debt in the USA, for example, gets bought out by China. So they love us to be blowing all kinds of money on these dog beds. But also, again, these beds contain harmful chemicals and toxins. When they process all that plastic over there, they're not going to give a shit about our health. And why would they? They see us giving up our own health for dog ownership. All of the studies that I've shown you guys in my previous videos where pet owners admit that they worry more about the health of their dog than their own sons and daughters. And so do you think that the Chinese people, when they send stuff over here that has all type of leftover manufacturing components on those fibers, do you think that they're going to care about these harmful chemicals and toxins? No, because they see us not giving a shit about ourselves either. They'll be happy to sell us more and more of these dog beds that pollute, everything. So laundromats will wash your dog bed. Some of them will. But, why do you need to go to a laundromat? If you're a dog owner, first off, before you get a dog, you should get a freaking washing machine, right? You should be able to wash your own clothes. So now you're going to get a dog, and you don't have a machine big enough to wash your dog bed, or you just don't have a machine at all. So it's like socialized medicine. You're putting that expense on everyone else because the larger machines at the laundromat, people are washing their blankets and sleeping bags there too. And there's going to be leftover crap off of your dog in those giant machines. So you're putting all these microplastics, pet dander particles, off on somebody else, and you're dumping it into the freaking lakes and streams at the same time. It's like the hidden entitlement and the hidden societal cost of dogs. It's just everywhere. Okay, but I found this out one time just by driving around at laundromats, and they have signs up, no dog beds, because look, allergens, pet dander, odors that may transfer to the customer's laundry, leading to cross contamination, and it can overload the machines and cause damage. Yeah, and dog owners, they don't want to damage their machine because what kind of machines did they probably get? Because they probably live in a little bitty apartment, but they still have 5 freaking dogs. And what do they have in the little bitty apartment? Oh, the energy efficient. I'm green. I'm saving the world. It only uses this much. And I got the organic soap from Amazon, blah, blah, blah. And they think they're like saving the environment and stuff. But they have all these dogs that are making their clothing filthy. So they go to the laundromat and put that freaking problem on other people. Yeah. And I want to show you this that I looked up. So this is from 2009, but I found a bunch of stuff like this. This one is from a forum. It's AIBU. It's Am I Being Unreasonable? So this person asks, am I being unreasonable to take my dog's beddings and towels and old stuff to the laundromat? And they don't want to mess up their machine. It's just like I was talking about. So the people are like, yeah, you're being unreasonable. It's pretty interesting. This person says wash them once a week and you won't have that problem. But it's like, no, the hairs hang around in the washing machine. It sticks to other stuff. Oh, but you can run an empty cleaner in the machine. Your laundrettes and laundry service are for so you don't have to use your own machine and vile stuff. So they're asking them that. They're telling them that, yeah, they're being unreasonable. Yeah. And of course they're going to tell them, oh, just get yourself a short-haired dog. You're still filling everybody else's, machines up with stuff. But this is in 2009, and they're telling this person that it smacks double standards for me. You don't want it on your stuff, but it's okay for other people to have dog hair, is it then? So, 2009, this is before dog nuttery was quite as bad as it was today. This person says, I think you should take all your dirty laundry to the laundry and keep your machine clean, definitely. Probably a joke, but that's probably what the dog owners do. But you can find this like in Reddit, and I see people posting up on Facebook bragging about going into laundromats, even though they said they're not supposed to take their dog bed in there because it's nasty. It just puts nasty stuff on other people's things. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this one from 2009. This one says it's horribly antisocial. Yeah. What do you think the comments will look like today? They would look a lot different. I liked that some people were actually reasonable about the entitlement of dog owners. This person says if it's so bad that you don't want them in their machine, to chuck them, donate your old ones to the dog. Gross, why do you let your dog bed get so bad? Pitch it out and go. Yep. But yeah, people want to take their dog beds to these freaking laundromats and because they don't want to hurt their little machines. Anyways, that's how dog ownership brings microplastics into our environment. And as a side benefit, if you start looking this research up, This also shows exactly how dog owners push all of their downstream nastiness onto the rest of the world and support interests outside of our country. Because all of this stuff comes from China, all this crap that we have to wash all the time. See you guys later.